Hey guys, it's Nibzscape here and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing 10 hours of Tempoross, the new fishing skill boss, so I'm super excited. It's only just come out. And yeah, we'll go over a very quick basic guide and then we'll go into the 10-hour loot from video. So first things first, let's have a little look at our level. So we're actually starting off at 92 fishing, and XP wise we're on 6,667,000. So we're going to track that and work out exactly how much XP we get per hour. So we're going to have a little look at the equipment. Now equipment wise we're going to be using the Dragon Harpoon. Obviously I've got the ornament kit on, so that's why mine looks a little bit different. We're also going to be using the Radar Blessing. It doesn't actually give the ×2 fish bonus, but it does give me a little bit of a prayer bonus in case I'm going to use Preserve. I probably won't, but it's there just in case. And then obviously the full Angler outfit, which gives us a 2.5% bonus in fishing XP, so I thought I might as well bring that along. Inventory wise, we're just going to be using a rope, a hammer, and 3 buckets of water. You can actually collect all these on the boat before you go and kill the boss. I'll go into this a little bit more in a minute, but first things first, let's go into the requirements. So for the requirements, the only actual requirement you need to do Tempoross is 35 fishing, which honestly is an extremely low level requirement to get into this. And the XP rates are still pretty decent at these lower levels. I'm going to go into the recommended stats now. So for the recommended, I'd highly recommend as higher fishing as possible. The actual XP rate scales to your fishing level, so obviously the higher you're fishing, the higher XP rates you're going to be getting. Also, if you can afford it, I'd highly recommend getting yourself a Dragon Harpoon. This is actually going to speed up your XP and obviously speed up the whole process massively. And also, you're going to get you more reward points, and in turn, you're going to end up getting a lot more profit from this. But yeah, overall, this is a very low requirements to get started, and it's very fun, so definitely worth doing. So to get to the new Tempoross boss, you just have to go south of the Alcarid Bank, and then out there is a boat here, and you just board the ferry, and then this will take you to the new area. So once you've arrived, all you have to do is run to the far west of the dock and enter the big boat to start it. There are multiple worlds as well, so all you need to do to find them is go onto the world switcher and then look for the Tempoross only worlds, and this is a good place to find people to do this with. Once the boat has arrived, you can find all the equipment you need up on the top deck. So things like the hammers, the ropes and the buckets are all up here. You then just have to run down on the island and fish at one of the fishing spots. If you see any of the jumping fishing spots, you actually get a chance of getting 2 fish from this one, so you're going to want to use this where available. Like this spot here has got the jumping fish, and then we get double fish, which is very handy. When the screen starts to go a little bit blue like this means a wave is coming and you want to click on the totem if you're on the island, or if you're on the boat you're going to want to click on the mast. If your goal is to get more money, you can actually cook your fish, and this is going to increase your reward points. Once you have your fish, you just need to run back up onto the boat and then fill the ammunition crate. This then attacks Tempoross, slowly decreasing his energy bar. Once this is down to 0, we go into the next phase. Throughout the fight, you'll also see these clouds. These clouds will spawn fire underneath them, and then these fire will spread, so it's a good idea to put these out with the buckets of water. Once Tempoross' energy level hits 0, you can then start fishing him from this dock here, and this will start damaging the boss's health. You then pretty much just repeat this whole process until he is dead and you get your reward points. So that was a very quick basic guide, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in an hour's time for our very first price check and XP check, so I'll see you then. So this should be the last kill of the first hour mark, and honestly this has been extremely fun. And we'll stop the timer there, 57 minutes, probably not going to be able to get another one in, so we'll stick with that. They take roughly between 6 to 7 minutes, I reckon, and yeah, really enjoying it so far. So how we'll do this is we'll fish for our rewards first, see if we get anything nice, have a little look at the XP rates, and then just see how much profit we made. And there we go. To be honest, the loot is looking pretty naff, to be honest. We've got some spirit flakes, which are the neurons. The manta rays are probably going to be the only good thing we have there. But yeah, let's go and have a little look at the XP rates first. So XP wise, we are now on 6,728,000. So that was an increase of 61k, which isn't too bad, to be honest. It is fishing, which I've had better XP rates, obviously, if you're going to be barb fishing. And it's a lot more AFK. However, we did make a little bit of profit, which we'll have a little look at now. So our first price check comes to 16,715k. Wow, that is really, really bad. Maybe I just got really unlucky with the first hour, but we'll tie back at hour 2 and we'll see where we are with that. And there we go, that is hour 2, 5 minutes. It would be very, very tight to try and get in another one, so we'll end it here. But yeah, let's have a little look at the rewards first. So the loot is all in. We got a couple caskets, which I think I'm going to save. I might open them later, we'll see how it is, but we'll go and collect the rest of the stuff out and then we'll do our next price check and XP check. So XP wise, we are now on 6,792,000. So that was an increase of 64k. So yeah, it was a lot better hour. I'm definitely getting a lot more used to the mechanics and stuff and like improving it slightly, getting better XP rates. We probably improve on this a little bit, but probably not too much more. I would say I'm doing not too bad at the moment efficiency wise. But let's have a little look and see how much money we made. So the 2 hour price check comes to 66k. And then obviously we've got those 2 caskets, which we might open in a bit. We'll see how I feel on the next hour. But yeah, I guess I'll see you at hour 3 for our next one. So we have just come up to the 3 hours, or a little bit over the 3 hours, but we'll stop the timer there. But I've been having a few issues. My mobile app's been crashing quite a bit this hour, so it might affect the rates a little. So not too much interesting on the rewards. We've got another casket, and to be honest, I really want to open it. I really want to see what's in these, so let's do it. And coins, oh, that's going to be annoying to sort out my bank. But yeah, let's go and do our next price check and XP check. So XP wise, we're now on 6,871,000. So that was actually an increase of 79k, but I did have a lot of crashes. So what was happening was I was getting halfway through the boss fight, the app was crashing, and then I stop the timer, restart the boss fight, get to around about halfway, and then start the timer again, just so it doesn't affect it too much. But obviously it did ruin the XP rates on this one. But we're going to do our price check now anyway and see how much money we made. So the total value comes to 121k, so it's definitely going up a little bit, getting some slightly better hours here and there. A lot of the money comes from like the sharks, the manta rays, the higher end fish. But yeah, I guess I'll see you at the 4 hour for our next price check. So we're just coming up to the 4 hour mark, and it's been a tough one. There's been a lot of app crashes, which has been very annoying. Nothing really exciting from the loot, but what I will do is open the caskets from, I think it was like my second hour or first hour, I can't really remember, but I had 2 caskets left over, so we'll get out all our stuff and open up those caskets as well and see what we got. Okay, so emerald bracelets, that's pretty decent. That's got to be worth some money, and more emerald bracelets, lovely. So actually, there's quite a bit of money in those caskets, so they're quite a decent drop. So XP wise, we're now on 6,948,000. So that was an increase of 77k. But once again, I had a lot of crashes, so I had to restart quite a few times. So those XP rates aren't very accurate. It's going to be a lot lower than that. It's roughly around about 65k per hour, but let's do a little price check now. So the total comes to 176k. So honestly, the money is it's not looking great. It's pretty poor. The XP's not the best either. But I'll see you at the 5 hour mark. Hopefully we get a slightly better hour the next one. At the moment, I'm sort of just hoping for the pet or one of the uniques from him. So we have just finished that boss fight, which should be roughly around about the 5 hour mark, just over, so not too bad. And once again, we'll have a little look at the rewards, XP, and profit. So unfortunately, we didn't get any uniques, but we'll have a little look at the XP. It should be a little bit more accurate this time because I didn't have so many crashes, and we are now on 7,019,000, so that was an increase of 71k. I'm going to say if you're going to be fishing only, you're going to be getting around about 65 to 70k per hour at 92 fishing. Obviously that's what I am, but I think for the next 5 hours I'm going to be cooking as well, so we'll see how that affects the XP rates. See how much XP we get in cooking as well, and then see how many more reward points we get. So yeah, I'll see you in 5 hours time for our final check. So we should have 93 fishing coming in. There we go, 93 fishing. Wow, long way to go. So this should be the last kill of the 10 hours. And this last 5 hours have been absolutely brilliant. We're getting so much more points. As you can see, the points are insane when you're cooking. However, I'm a little bit of mixed emotions because on iOS, on iPhone, the app keeps crashing and it's super annoying. But I'm really enjoying the content. As you can see, we're literally just over 10 hours. However, this did take almost 11 hours to film because of the app kept crashing. It was really, really annoying. But we will not be using our reward points just yet because I have just heard there's an update later today. So I'm going to hang on for that, but we will have a little look and check out the XP rates first. So we are now on 7,316,000. So over the last 5 hours, that averaged about 59k per hour. However, obviously with the app crashes, that's not the most accurate. If you wanted accurate, I would guess around about 50k an hour while cooking. I actually forgot to record the start in cooking XP, but I did log it so we can work out how much XP we did per hour in cooking. So cooking XP, we're now on 16,236,000, and that was an increase of 3.6k per hour, but obviously with the crashes, I'd say it's roughly probably closer to 3k per hour XP. So, yeah, not too bad, and I'll see you in maybe a couple hours once the buff is out and we have a look and see how much money we made. So, they've put a buff in place, they've buffed the loot, made it a lot better. Let's have a look, see how many reward points we have. We have 184. I tell you what, cooking is the way to go because you get so many more reward points. And to be honest, the XP is still pretty decent, and already I can see the drops are loads better, loads more higher end fish. So it's yeah, hopefully this is pretty good. Well, hey, finally some soap. Oh, hang on, we got back-to-back soap pages. Very, very nice to see another unique other than obviously the very common spirit flake. So yeah, I'd love to see that. No way. No fucking way. Oh my god, we just got the tome of water. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure they're selling for like 1.5 mil at the moment, which isn't a massive amount of money, but still, that's quite a nice one to, that's a nice one to get off the collection log. Fucking hell, I can't believe we got that. Holy shit, that's awesome. No way, and we've just got the fishing barrel as well. Oh wow, I mean, I don't really know where I'm going to use that, but wow, that is absolutely unreal. Well, this has definitely been a very successful 10 hours then. I don't know exactly how much money we made. I'll probably tie in a second when we finish this. We haven't got many more to go now. But yeah, super happy with that. And now we can go and see just how much money we made over this last 5 hours with the buff. So our total profit over the last 5 hours with the buff is 1,631,000. That's obviously with the tome. Without the tome, it's 1,059,000. It's only showing the tome as like 500k for some reason. Obviously, it's a little bit more than that. But that's actually really good now. The buff has definitely helped it out. That is obviously with cooking. Without cooking is around about 50% of this with reward points. But yeah, that is awesome. And we're going to go to the GE now and see how much we can sell this for. Okay, so let's insta-sell this. 1.5 mil, bang on the dot. Beautiful stuff. So we're going to try and sell all this now and see how much money we got left over. But yeah, not too bad for the last 5 hours. The first 5 hours, money was absolutely horrendous without the buff and obviously fishing only. But yeah, it looks like it's definitely worthwhile cooking, that's for sure. So we couldn't actually sell the bass, we're struggling a bit because probably everyone and their mum's doing that. Same with the nails. But when it's all chucked in, it comes to just over 2.5 mil. Not too bad, and we'll jump into a little review of the whole process now. So for the review, I'm only going to really review the last 5 hours, mainly because obviously the buff came out, but we will go over the profit per hour. So the profit per hour of fishing and cooking was 200k. I'm not including the tome in this because that is quite lucky that I got that. And honestly, that's not too bad. If you were going to go fishing only, it would probably be around about 100k per hour. And obviously the XP rates would be slightly better. The XP rates weren't the best. It's not as good as barb fishing, but still not too bad. We'll have a little look at the AFK rating. Now for the AFK rating, I'm going to have to give this a 2 out of 5. It's not very AFK at all. You've always got to keep an eye on when that wave's come in. There is a few semi-AFK aspects. If a wave has just come, usually you can kind of just chill a little bit in the fishing spot. Same with when he's in his second phase and when you're attacking him in the water. That is relatively AFK as well, but just about scrapes a 2. Mobile rating, I'm going to sadly have to give this a 1 out of 5. At the moment on iOS, it's not very good. It does crash quite often when the wave comes. which is very, very annoying. It's something that really annoyed me during this whole filming process, and it took a lot longer and kind of messed up my XP rates for this video. But overall, it is extremely fun. I really enjoyed this, and it's not the worst XP rate, and it was pretty decent money at the end of it. And obviously, you can get lucky and get a tome of water like I did, and 1.5 mil was very nice in the bank. But overall, yeah, it's a pretty decent method. But yeah, this was a very good bit of content. Really enjoyed it. It was just a little bit of a shame that it kept crashing on me. But overall, really did have some fun with this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel out massively. And as always, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.